Sure, you can shoot your shot with somebody at work, but you better handle it really carefully, super carefully.
Steve wanted our help in being super careful because he wanted to stay out of what he considers the creepy circle. So he reached out to the Bert Show. He got some flirty vibes working with someone recently. It was a quick interaction with a woman, about an hour long. And he's like, normally in these interactions, we don't even share names and stuff, but she stood out to me. And he got flirty vibes. So he was like, Bert and Mo, you always say shoot your shot. Cassie and Davi, you always say, leave us alone, like as far as women are concerned. So he was like, which do I do?
I saw some bending out of you yesterday a little bit, but Cassie's still like, no interaction between men and women ever again.
Under any circumstances.
Don't ever initiate a conversation.
Never
Not
talk
what
to me.
I said. So get a permission slip first.
Yes, which he kind of did. He emailed her supervisors to say she did such a great job. And they wrote him back, we're like, thanks for complimenting her. We'll take that into account. Here's her email address if you want to tell her yourself. So he's like, why would they give me her contact information? So that was another part, another layer where he was like, can I use this contact information now? Is that me having her information to reach out? He's in his late 30s. She's in her late 20s. They live in different cities, but he's very interested, and he just wanted to know if he was in the creepy circle.
So this was our game plan yesterday, was to have him email us what he was going to send her. We would go over it. We'd say, okay, don't do that. Oh, creepy vibe right there. That's real good. But this dude got way ahead of it. I think he sent this before we went on vacation, and he couldn't wait. Oh. So the email that we're going to read, that Kristen's going to read here in a second, is him saying, hey, I listened to you guys yesterday, but I've already progressed without you.
Yeah. He already sent the email, y'all.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah. Hey, Bert Show. I did just catch the segment on the podcast. Davi had me cracking up with her typical sly remarks. I apologize for not adding this info when I emailed you yesterday, but I was busy and wanted to make sure to let you know I couldn't come on the call. I work evenings, so I can't listen live. Anyhow, for a little background, this happened in early June, and I sat on it for a little bit before emailing you guys. When I didn't hear back from you, and not knowing that you were taking the week off on vacation, I didn't want her to completely forget the encounter, so I decided to shoot my shot. I did email her and tried to do exactly what Bert thought was my only chance at not being over the top. I tried to be professional, and below is what I said. Hey, Stephanie. We worked together on that ridiculous project a few weeks back that went so horribly wrong. I just wanted to say thank you again for dealing with my company's shenanigans with a smile.
He spelled shenanigans so fun.
Yeah, he did. I'm like, I don't think that's how you spell shenanigans.
It's great.
But I dig it.
So are you taking the date just based on him using the word and spelling shenanigans?
Yeah. For sure.
I wanted to recognize your good work. So I took the liberty of emailing your supervisors so they would know you're doing a great job. They thanked me and gave me your email. I'm going to be leaving my company soon, but I hope to run into you again before I punch out. I hope you have a great 4th of July.
Okay, so let's stop there for a second and Cassie grab a mic. Let's just say we don't know what happens here, because in his next paragraph, he tells us everything that happened after that. So if that was the email he sent us and we were going through it line by line, Cassie, would you say, that's pretty good? All right, I don't know that I would endorse this at all, but if I was going to, that's all right.
I think that was a good email.
Yeah.
I really do. I think it was professional. I think he complimented her work ethic, and it didn't come off as creepy. It was very open-ended, and I think that is a way of shooting your shot without overtly shooting your shot and letting the woman just ignore that if she wants to, and it's not awkward. I would say that was A++ email.
So you guys are also comfortable with him emailing her supervisors and using that sort of as bait to get the date?
Well, not for bait, for letting her know that's how I got your email.
Oh, okay.
That was his cover of, I'm not like, I didn't creep online to find your email. I emailed your supervisors to tell them you did a good job, and they gave me your email.
Gotcha.
Also, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appreciate you like talking, nice about me to the higher ups.
Yeah,
Okay.
us women tend to only get negative comments, like so far that people put stamps on it and mail it to the station to tell me they don't like me. So I will take any compliments. Thank you.
All right, so Steve signed off with his name and his phone number. As for the update, that email was sent 2 weeks ago, and boy, have those 2 weeks been great. I went on a vacation to the beach, had a wonderful time boating, fishing, skiing, and telling stories with family and friends. It really was just what I needed. That being said, absolutely none of it had anything to do with Stephanie. She hasn't responded at all. So I think I've got all the answers I need. Clearly, my flirty vibes indicator is broken, and I'm going to change my name to Captain Creepslot.
Aw, Steve.
Still, I do have 2 trips through her location before I leave my company. So now the question is, ... If we were to be paired up again, do I apologize or say nothing? You don't apologize.
Say nothing.
We don't know who we're paired up with until we walk through the door. She's obviously not interested, and I'm cool with that. But I don't want to make that scenario even more awkward or even worse, make her feel uncomfortable, especially at work. Thanks for everything, and I can't wait to hear everyone light me up.
I'm not going to light him up at all, but I think he lets us go
Yes.
at this point.
100%.
Don't even mention the email. Don't be
No.
like, did you get my email?
No.
Don't.
Nothing. At
Nothing
this
at all.
point, I mean, the ball really, you shot your shot. She's under the rim. She got it. And she chose to pass it to somebody else.
At least you shot though.
Or she
Yes.
could be like, when she sees you, thank you so much for that lovely email. I really appreciate you complimenting my work. And if that's all she says, don't be like, you want to go out with me?
I already know where you live. I'll pick you up at 6.
Don't do that, Steve. Don't do that.
The Bert Show.